Important Python libraries. Welcome to Module 10. Today we'll discuss libraries and some 20 important libraries of Python. Let's go. A library is a collection of core modules. Modules hold functions that can be used by other programs. This implements reusability and avoids the need to spend time over and over on the trivial things. This leaves time for the actual challenges. Python has a standard library with over 200 modules, including OS, SHUtil, and Pickle. But even other than that, the PyPI package index holds more than 113,000 packages. Matplotlib is a numerical 2D plotting library. It delivers an object-oriented API for embedding plots into applications. It generates publication quality figures. Pandas is a software library that helps us manipulate and analyze data. It has data structures and operations for manipulating numerical tables and time series. Requests is a human-friendly HTTP library for Python. It makes HTTP requests simpler and removes the need to manually add query strings or form encode post data. NumPy is a Python library that handles large multi-dimensional arrays and has a number of high-level mathematical functions that operate on these arrays. SQLAlchemy is an SQL toolkit and is famous for its object relational mapper. It is open source and its main goal is to change the way we think about databases and SQL. Beautiful Soup parses HTML and XML documents and creates a parse tree to extract data from HTML. So this is useful for web scraping. Pyglet is a cross-platform windowing and multimedia library and is great for developing games and visually rich applications. SciPy is a free and open source library and is good for scientific computing and technical computing. It has modules for optimization, linear algebra, integration, interpolation, fast Fourier transforms, image manipulation, and some other tasks. PyGame has a cross-platform set of modules to help write video games. This includes computer graphics and sound libraries. Twisted is an event-driven network programming framework. It makes it easier to implement custom network applications. It supports many common network protocols like SMTP, POP3, IMAP, SSH version 2, and DNS. Pillow is the Python imaging library, abbreviated as PIL. It supports opening, manipulating, and saving images in different file formats. It is user-friendly. Pywin32 has many methods and classes to let us interact with Windows. WXPython is a wrapper for the cross-platform GUI API WX widgets for Python. It is an alternative to tkinter and is implemented as a Python extension module. iPython is a command shell that supports interactive computing. It supports multiple programming languages. It also supports introspection, rich media, shell syntax, tab completion, and history. Nose is a testing framework that collects tests automatically and delivers an alternate test discovery and running process for unit tests. Flask is a micro web framework for Python. It does not need certain tools and libraries and does not have a database abstraction layer or form validation. We can use extensive third-party libraries. SymPy is a library for symbolic computation. It has computer algebra capabilities and can be used as a library or standalone. Fabric is a library and a command line tool for streamlining the use of SSH for deploying applications and systems administration tasks. And PyGTK is a set of Python wrappers with a GTK plus graphical user interface library. These are 20 important libraries in Python. Over the course of this module, we'll discuss some of these in detail.